Welcome to this tiebreaker match in Division 2 in the Super Mario Kart time trial. I am the Drunk Strawberry and I'll be commentating this match for you. The situation is as follows. Both these players have amassed the same amount of points in their group stage matches. Both lost 2022 at Meridian Prime and they tied in their own match. And now we need a tiebreaker match to decide who will face me in the semi-finals of Division 2. This is the same format as we did earlier tonight, with a few tweaks. Instead of a first to 9 match, this will be a first to 5, and both players are given 3 tracks to ban instead of just 1. Flanders banned CI2, PO1 and KB2. DSXO banned PC2, PC3, EP3. Those are a lot of Star Cup and Special Cup tracks. These are the harder tracks in Super Mario Kart. And we've started with Mario Circuit 1. First track in the game. Ooh, Flanders missing the zoom start there, while Ideas able to get away cleanly. Barring any mistakes, this should be a match for Ideas XO. Both players trying to stay out of trouble by keeping to the middle of the track, not taking too many risks around all the pipes. ESXO with a commanding lead of almost half a lap now. He is during the final lap. Both players driving not that bad. Just the missed zoom start from Flanders is what caught her up. And the 106.90 is very nice. A very nice time for a Division 2 player. Both the players are more accustomed to Mario Kart Double Dash. They are quite new to Super Mario Kart. And it's commendable for them to have entered this competition and just have a go at it. A lot of times that these players will change characters based on what track will be played. While most high-ranking players will always opt to drive with Bowser or Donkey Kong. Less experienced players will often change drivers in order to get a better handling or acceleration advantage. Both players seem to be getting the zoom start, and Flanders taking a dive quite early on. Will have a lot of trouble now to get up to speed in the water, which will slow you down. Oh, and Ideas taking a dive. First corner. One thing both the players are doing better than the current world champion is staying out of the deep water in the last corner. So they've got that going for them, which is nice. Both players trying to stay close to the shoreline. Ooh, and Flanders with a fish hit. Fish in that last corner is positioned in an awkward place. It makes it difficult to gauge where the fish is and where you need to position your kart in order to miss it. Again with a fish hit. And again a win for Ideas XO with a 114. 1:14.72 is just slightly slower than her best time of 1:14.62. While Flanders bests her best lap by a little under 3 seconds. Here's going to Ghost Valley 3 now. This is a tricky track, windy, there's a lot of holes on the ideal line. Interesting to see how this will play out. Both players getting the zoom start. Both players opting not to use the platform jump, even though it's the easiest platform jump in the game. Still, it takes skill to stick it. Flanders falling off the track at a nasty location. Coming out of that corner, trying to keep a straight line is something you need to practice a lot. Ideas taking a slight shortcut but also hopping off. Ideas again falling off the track, will have difficulty to get back up to speed with Bowser, whilst Flanders playing with Luigi has a higher acceleration, get up to speed much quicker. Flanders seems to be getting into some sort of a groove now. And, some decent laps in. And Ideas XO is a nightmare of a GP3. Flanders almost a full lap ahead, going into the last lap now. Seems to have the track figured out, barring a small wall hit. It was an excellent run by Flanders. Both players are nowhere near their best times, but it's the one-side tournament for you. Going on to MC2, Mario Circuit 2. That we won't be seeing any long boosts here, but Ideas has been known to take a slight shortcut in between the last pipes. Whereas most players will go around the outside of them. Flanders with the sand hit, slowing down. Ideas keeping top speed. Flanders going through the pipes, trying to make up a bit of time, but again with the sand hit, slowing her down. Ideas staying nice and safe, keeping full speed, making full use of Bowser's top speed. Flanders with the pipe hit, slowing her down. Why Luigi? Luigi has a slightly higher acceleration than Bowser, slightly lower top speed, but also more stable handling. So if you're not accustomed to the oil tanker-like handling of Bowser DK, using Mario or Luigi is a very good alternative. Ideas now in the last lap. With a pipe hit. I think she's far enough ahead. Yeah, Flanders with the sand hit again. A very nice 130.70 for Ideas. And a 137.78 for Flanders. Almost 5.5 seconds faster than her previous time. Yes, if you go to mariokartplayers.com/smk, you can find joining info there. All the original official Nintendo releases of Super Mario Kart are allowed. Will probably be on the NTSC boards, but they are allowed. On to Rainbow Road now. Surprised that both these players didn't ban it, as it is a very difficult track. There are zero protections of falling off. Dive. But as we saw earlier this week, even high-skilled Division 1 players will have trouble with this track, posting very high times. You can see Flanders taking full advantage of the higher maneuverability of Luigi, where Ideas falls off the track relatively often. He is making up quite a bit of space now. Ooh, and Flanders falling off again. He is nearly keeping it on and falling off. I imagine this race will be close to the very end. Really a matter who keeps it on the track the most. Flanders with a dangerous line between the Twomps, going into the last lap now. He is now also going into the last lap. Flanders at full speed, taking a slight break. Ooh, on the home straight she falls off. But it looks like we're up to 2-3. Flanders had a previous best of 2:11.99 on Rainbow Road, while Ideas had a previous best of 1:43. Back to the Mushroom Cup, back to Ghost Valley 1. Much easier track compared to the previous track, Rainbow Road. And he is missing the zoom start there. Well, that will be problematic, as the margin for error on this track is quite low. As long as Flanders keeps not hitting stuff, just make sure he gets around the track, she should be fine. Back. Both players seem to have found their groove. Flanders going into the penultimate lap now. Closely followed by Ideas, who hits a ball to a standstill. Ideas going into the last lap now. Flanders is about to finish it on the home straight. 1:15.22, which is almost a second and a half faster than her previous fastest time. That's a nice improvement. 1:19 for Ideas. And we're up to 3-3. Ideas XO gets to pick the track, and it is GP1, Donut Planks 1. A fair bit of grass hits here. A short, windy track. Lead here. Navigating the tricky last corner quite nicely. Getting a little boost even out of that first hairpin. Staying wide in the last corner. Getting a grass hit. He is inching closer now. A bit more speed, bit more momentum. Flanders with a lot of grass hits, giving the lead to Ideas now. Ooh, Ideas with the grass hit. And the last lap is run. It seems to be that Ideas is going to win. Ooh. And that's the win for Ideas with a 1:37. The previous best was 1:30. A 1:42 for Flanders, which is almost 5 seconds quicker than a previous best time of a 1:46.74. Flanders now also going for a heavyweight character, while Ideas is going for Toad. It'll be interesting to see. Choco Island 1, where you definitely want to stay on the lighter chocolate, whereas the darker chocolate will slow you down a lot more than sand or grass will in other tracks. Flanders having some difficulty adapting to steering mechanics of Bowser, taking a lot of chocolate hits, while Ideas is flowing through the track, using the high maneuverability of Toad. Ideas is on her way to win this match. Flanders going into the penultimate lap now. And the final lap for ideas. And that's a win for Ideas. He has won this tiebreaker match and will proceed to the Division 2 semi-finals. Well done. And we'll see if either of these players will be joining us for a little post-race chat.
Yo.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
That was a really good match between you two.
Was.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Ideas. You're going through to the semi-finals.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
It feels pretty good actually. It feels good to win, of course. Flanders played really well, of course.
Thanks, he did too. He actually played really well. Kind of surprised me.
You both played really well. We saw a lot of PRs flowing by in chat. So how was your excursion into Super Mario Kart? I understand you're both mostly double players.
Yeah, I've been like really playing a lot of Double Dash. So any different Mario Kart at this point, the physics really throw me off, as I'm just completely used to Double Dash. So it's definitely like hard to grasp the different games like immediately.
Yeah, how about you, Flanders?
For me, it's like the opposite. Like, for some reason, I just have like a really good time transitioning between games. Like, I don't know why, but I just do.
You seem to have a good grasp. Luigi, playing a lot with Luigi.
Yeah, Luigi.
So will you be playing more Super Mario Kart later? Have you gotten the bug, or was this a one-time thing?
Definitely, I'm going to keep playing.
New
I have
ideas?
potential PR by like 10 seconds on some tracks, so...
I'll probably keep playing Double Dash for a bit, but I have a certain goal in mind for Double Dash. And once I reach that goal, I'll probably be venturing out into other karts, and Super Mario Kart is definitely on the top of the list right now.
Okay, cool. Flanders, I've seen you come across the time trial updates, so I guess you'll also be grinding more on SMK going forward.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. So, if this is, do you have either of you have anything else to say?
GG's to Flanders. She played really well.
Yeah. Thanks, you too. GG's.
Okay, well, that's it. And we're going to say goodbye now. Next match will be Monday. I believe. No, tomorrow we'll have a match between Aaron and Antistar, if I remember correctly. Be good. So again, GG to both players, and hope we all see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye.
See ya.